Hi, Blair here with MXM, and it's pretty amazing. In our two clubs, right now, Chelan County in the state of Washington, Chelan and Douglas County, where our two clubs we're in stage 1.5. So we are allowed to train people outdoors only, and we've been closed for about 3 months now. We closed about March 16th. And we've kept a crew, a core crew employed full-time, and they're incredibly skilled, and I'm blown away by how much work we've actually gotten done. Sort of while the boat's in dry dock, we didn't just scrape the barnacles off the hull. We improved almost every aspect of the clubs, and so now, what's interesting though, and try this in your own clubs, when you do that much improvement, when you clean that much, when you repaint, do new floors, bring in new equipment, when you do all of that, then the last details start to really sort themselves out, and you get as a longtime employee of mine named Lisa Kriskovic, it talks about having an incredibly discerning eye when you do a walkthrough to be able to recognize the smallest of details. And so now I'm looking at things, because everything looks so nice, the things that I'm starting to notice, I'm literally looking at the edge of where the base mold, the rubber base mold, comes down and meets maybe a hard surface floor at that dirt edge, and saying, God, that is dirty. I wonder how long that's been dirty. And so today we're going to be doing walkthroughs on both clubs. One of the things our team has done when hiring new people in the clubs, one of the things that they do regularly when they do a walkthrough, and they have a checklist on the clubs to make sure everything is incredibly clean, and we've been doing that for a long time, is they will oftentimes bring a frontline employee with them on the walkthrough. And they'll start to say, and then it's a pass-fail is how they do each checkpoint in the club, pass or fail. And then what the manager would do is they would look at something, and they would have this, any frontline employee, by the way, the idea was to get any frontline employee. It could be somebody from Kids Club, somebody from front desk, it could be a trainer, it could be group fitness, anybody. And then the manager would say, okay, here's what we're looking at here underneath the dumbbell rack. Would you pass or fail that? And they might look at it and say, a pass. And then the manager's job is to say, that's right, here's why it passes. Or to say, well, I'm going to fail it, and I want you to look here. Here's why. And then the person will nod and say, oh, I see, I get it. And then they would go on to the next thing. What sort of happens over time is pretty soon the manager is saying, okay, we're inspecting a piece of cardio. Okay, would you pass or fail this? And then the frontline person might say, I'd fail it. And the manager says, really, I was going to pass it. What do you see there? When you start to engage your front lines, by the way, this is innovation. This is just innovating a training process. But this should be a regular part of your walkthroughs, is to get your frontline people to go and look. So today, I'm excited when we do our walkthroughs. I'm going to see if anybody notices that sort of pencil line to where the base mold is meeting the hard floor. I'm going to try to bring you lots of operational ideas that will constantly improve your member experience, create better member loyalty, better engagement with your front lines, better ROI. Better ROI. That's it. It's all about the member experience. Until the next one.